No shortage of struggles on this road trip, but they'll try to end it with a W tonight. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. And we are about set to drop the puck on this one. The Blues take possession to get this one underway. Makes a move in front. The Islanders scoop it up along the boards. Feeds it over. St. Louis has it in their own zone. The Blues pick up steam and are on the attack. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Quick pass to Thomas. New York's got the puck behind the net. Here's a chance. Turned away on the wraparound. Oh, what a great reactionary stop there.
Reactionary is right, James. He knew exactly where the shooter was going and a strong push across to be able to make that save.
We're still in the early stages of this period. The game is still scoreless. Horvat's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Barzal swooping in on the attack. He got knocked right out of the enemy's bench.
Enemy territory, you can see the jostling that's going around on it, and I think he's a little flushed right now, James, maybe with embarrassment. I'm going to guess that he's going to look to drive the net and shoot the puck, given that he's one goal away from his next milestone.
And a great save.
Hofer is aggressive and at the top of his crease and makes an outstanding save from the slot.
Poked away in the neutral zone by Horvat. Moves it quickly over to Heineman. Looks to set up at the point now. Unloads one. Denies him with the save. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Shot! Oh, what a play to give up the body on the block. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. The Islanders played along the wing. Picked up along the boards by Barzal. Takes that pass back at the point. Big save, what agility. Nice zone entry from the middle. Fires it on net. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Sorokin. There's the whistle. Offside is the call.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Still scoreless in this one. Puck is dropped and play resumes. Holmstrom's got it against the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Mayfield. Slides it diagonally to Sundqvist. Great read in the offensive zone by Mayfield. Driving right to the front. And that's a smart heads-up play by Kessel. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Puts it on net. Big-time stop.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Oh, and he comes up with a big stop there. Mayfield's got it in the defensive zone. They've got numbers here. Takes a shot, and they score!
I love the way they were able to execute on this odd man rush. James really used the ice to their advantage, manipulating their opponent, the ice that they did have, and then they were able to capitalize when the shot came their way.
The Islanders have finally delivered the game's first goal past the midway mark of period number one.
It was a long time coming here, James, as both teams exchanged chances, and they're the first one to capitalize.
Back to the point it goes. He got all of that one. New York's got it near the point. From one point man to another. Here's a short pass to Pellet. Takes the feed at the point. Passes it over. Dishes it off. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Oh, the home team is reeling here inside the defensive zone, and the fans are nervous. There's a hit on the play. Carries it. Now over to Heineman. Oh, what a save. Into the attacking area from the left side. And he uses the glove to keep that out, getting a piece of it. Oh, and it's another save on the play.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
The Islanders are going to be penalized for a boarding call here.
Everyone's got a role on a team, James, and you got to find a way to execute in yours, and the PK unit has to get in the lanes. They got to find a way to kill this off with a one-goal lead.
And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Here's an opportunity to clear the zone. Tries to feed it over to Kyrou. And down he goes as the puck goes free. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. Thomas takes it into the offensive zone. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Puck sails onto the bench, sending a few people ducking. Thomas will look to win the draw to continue this power play. St. Louis takes possession off the faceoff. Takes it to the net. Fantastic save. Gains the zone through center. Puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it again. New York's got possession at center. St. Louis gains a hold of it. And now he moves it to Kyrou. Sends a pass over. Oh, stopped it. What a save on the play.
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save incredible, James.
Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing.
Such an impressive save, James, and I'd love to look at these ones again because it's not just being in great position, it's being desperate. It's finding a way to get to the puck, keeping your eye on it at all times, tracking it, out-battling and out-willing everyone around you.
Horvat's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. The Islanders win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it.
The pressure's on the defensive side of the puck, but they win it clean, and they have an opportunity right away with the tired group that they're playing against.
The Islanders have possession shorthanded. The Blues gain possession along the wall.
D'Angelo's almost back on the ice.
Oh, wow! Oh, what a save in front!
The shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming.
Sorokin's last save was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest, to be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck is coming from, and make a high-grade A save.
Here in the later stages of this period, 1-0 the score. The Blues will start off on the attack after winning the draw. And that caroms off a body in traffic. And the puck's booted away. Quick pass across to Broberg. And he gets enough to keep it out. Picked up along the wall by Vucinovic. And he's going to pounce on it for the whistle and get a stoppage in play, and much needed at that.
I can't overstate how timely important that this cover is, James. When you're on your heels and you're chasing the game, you need a reset button. Goaltender allows it to happen.
New York's won the defensive zone draw. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Shot! Oh, what a blocker stop by Hofer! St. Louis has certainly had the shoot-first mentality tonight, and yet they still find themselves trailing here late in the first. The Blues win the draw on their own end. Picking up some steam at center ice. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. Fires it! Pad save, and he made it look easy. Great job there. Can't get it to go. The Islanders will play it against the wall. Well, the play might come to an end for a few minutes at the end of this period, but the coaching never stops. I'm sure there'll be a few messages and a few words, and we'll be back with period number 2 in no time.
Hey fans, unfortunately tonight providing a safe, fun environment for kids visiting long-term care patients. If you'd like to learn more or to donate, please visit our team website.
We are about ready to go for the middle stanza here tonight. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, how do you sum up things so far here, partner? We've seen a period played already.
The Blues and the whole teams recognize that you have to capitalize when you have the opportunity, in particular on specialty teams. It's why you work on them so often in practice. They got to get someone in front of the net and drive it.
Oh, we got a piece of it to keep it out. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. The Blues continue to trail early in the second period despite leading in the shot department. New York's taking possession in their own end. And that's deflected off someone in front. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. Whistle blown, stopping the play. The Islanders are off to the box. Interference the call.
Well, the coach isn't going to be happy with this penalty. You have a one-goal lead, and now you find yourself back on your heels, and the penalty kill has to come out and do a job.
Guys, this power play did not capitalize on their first opportunity of the night, but we got another chance coming up here. We know they're heading toward the bottom of the league, but hopefully things will be going in the right direction now.
And the puck clears the zone. The Blues will play the puck from behind the net. St. Louis jumps into the offensive end and goes on the attack. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Pelech. New York's got a hold of the puck. Clearing attempt. And the puck is cleared.
Well, you can see the entire PK unit. Their heads are on a swivel, straight line skating, and they're able to get that puck. And because they're looking and aware, they're able to find the white ice and get it 200 feet down.
Picked off by Barzal. St. Louis gets the puck near the boards. Big save in front.
Well, goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets square to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
And now that's picked up by the defense. And look at this, they quickly gain the zone again. Here's a shot, and the defenders come away with it. There's a collision. Center feed. Skating with it. Passes to Neighbors. Oh, what a save on the play.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Drives to the paint. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Denies him!
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Power big-time save! Oh, my goodness!
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck.
Moves it up. Moves it to Drouin. Quick shot! Scooped up along the wall by Holloway. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down.
Gotta love how both of these teams are playing so fast right now. I mean, the quick counters and the transitions are creating a lot of speed, which are generating scoring chances at both ends.
St. Louis has put up a lot of shots on net tonight, but yet they still find themselves down here in period number 2. New York's got a hold of the puck. And he takes the pass. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Thomas. Here's a chance. Gets a glove on it to make the save. Moves it on over to Schaefer. Tries to get the puck to McLean. Here they come on the attack. Denies him on the play. New York's got it from behind the net. And that one flies over the net. Taken along the wall by Cizikas. Oh, was he locked in on that as he stops the one-timer? St. Louis moves it quickly along the wing. Oh, and he whiffs. New York's looking to break out of their own end. Angles it over to Getcombe. Here's a shot. That's not going to fool him.
There's always certain players that know when something needs to happen in a game. Listen, they're trailing in this one, and you have to be aware of how you can ignite your team. Well, that is a huge hit, and you can see just in the response that it elicits from the bench.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. New York's up 1-0. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Picked off by Torchenko.
The Blues have been stealing pucks all game, and when you intercept passes and you find ways to get your sticks in lanes, you typically find a way to possess the puck, but they've got to open it up here. This game's awfully tight.
Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. Horvat's won it off the faceoff. Nice zone entry on the left side. Rocks him on the play. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. Great heads-up play with the stick by D'Angelo. Quick feed to Barzal. Here's a centering pass. And there's the whistle as the puck is covered up for a stoppage. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Islanders have taken a 1-0 lead. St. Louis has the puck in their own end. And it's a quick pass to Kyrou. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Jabs the puck away. Tries to get it over to Pajot. Slides it across. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. The Blues need to find a way to convert on one of these scoring chances as they trail here in period number 2. Pajot's won the draw and they're on the attack. Now he slides it up to Holmstrom. Cuts into the paint. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. St. Louis has it in their own end. Fowler's lugging the puck. Swatted out of midair. Smart read by the defender to come up with it. Takes a shot. Good stop by Hofer.
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving. You're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck. But his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
Well, after all sorts of chances, they got another big face-off looming here.
Well, and the goaltender, I mean, he's been standing tall in the net. He's doing everything to keep the opponent at bay, but they've got the offensive zone face-off. They want to strike now while the iron is hot and they've had the sustained pressure.
And the puck's knocked loose. And it's freed up. They score! And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of a momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row. You can just see the weight shift, James, there in that slap shot where he's able to just tag it as he walks into it and beats the goaltender low stick side.
New York's taken a 2-goal lead here in the back half of the second. What's jumping out for you here, Cheryl?
Well, their consistency, how they've been managing the puck. I mean, over half a game has been played here, and they have absolutely dominated in terms of possession.
Oh, he got all of that against the boards. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. No good.
Well, he got to the right place at the right time here, James, but a little bit of panic sets in, and he fires it wide. I mean, you can't miss by that much. I mean, it's a landslide out there, and he certainly didn't convert on it.
And loses possession after a solid hit. Moves into the slot. Scores! That's 3 in a row!
Oh, it's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now. Now, if I'm making this pass, it's icing, James, but for him, man, it is tape to tape. The long bomb stretch pass. You cut the ice in half, and then you make it count. Beautiful execution from start to finish.
The Islanders are probably thinking, we don't want this period to end the way things are going. Cheryl, you've been in these types of games before.
No, James, if I'm playing in this game, I do not want the intermission because everyone is firing on all cylinders. They're in a rhythm, and when you have that kind of energy going for you, you don't want to sit and wait for the third. Their opponent certainly wants that time, but I don't think they do.
Feeds it over. Passes it over. And that one's turned aside. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Late goings of this period. The Islanders just recently adding to their lead. They're now up by 3. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Dumps it in. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Denies him, he got all of it. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. The Islanders move to the offensive zone. To the low slot. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Shot! And that's blocked in traffic. And the puck goes off that debris on the ice. Deflected away. Nice and one last save. There's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we've got a third period just around the corner.
All right, fans, time for tonight's Lucky Road giveaway. Congratulations to Section 107, Row F. Each fan receives a limited edition player's t-shirt. And fans, don't forget to purchase your player t-shirts tonight.
Welcome back to EA Sports. The final frame looms here as the officials set to drop the puck on period number 3. We are underway here in the third. Let's see if there's any sort of saving face at one end of the ice. All right, Cheryl, we played 2 periods in this one. Give the fans at home your take on what you've seen.
The Blues have ran into a hot goaltender. Listen, I really like their play, James, but they've got to fight to get to the inside of the ice. You can be on the perimeter. The goaltender's going to see everything. You got to pay the price and drive the paint.
He tries to tuck it in. Shuts him down.
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where the threat is in that slow slot and taking all the space away. Sorokin's been fantastic in this game. It's the timely big save, and he's a real difference maker, not just between the pipes, but also the message it sends to the entire team. Just a calm, right? Anytime you're defending, you find a way to make that save, and now all of a sudden you're moving the puck north. I think you play differently when you have a guy in the net who's making those kind of saves.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. It has been a one-sided affair. 3-0 is where we sit. Gets a hold of the puck. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Cuts to the front. Decides to think about it. Heineman's looking to make something happen here in the corner. Oh, he kicked it out with the pad off that deflection. Fowler's carrying it ahead. Shot. Oh, and it makes the save. Just not enough to keep it out. Gaining steam here on the attack. The Blues get a hold of the puck. And now it's grabbed by Drouin. Nice zone entry from the left. Here's a shot. Big save.
Well, we know he's got a great glove hand, and man, does he ever show it off right there with that stop.
Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call.
Well, you can certainly sense the frustration. I mean, they're getting blown out in this game, and he deploys that hit. You can see it in the body language right now by the entire bench. They're extremely frustrated.
The Blues need to find a way to break on through here. They've had plenty of shots on net, but they've got to convert here in order to even things up. St. Louis wins the draw. Fires it on net. Turns him away. Takes the puck behind the net. Big stop by the keeper.
You can certainly tell that the goaltender is dialed in on that last sequence of saves, James. He's to position, so he finds a way to make multiple saves back-to-back.
And that's off a stick. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
And there's the save. Steps inside the line. The Islanders have it from their own end. Backhander in front. Stopped by the goaltender. With authority. Puck scooped up by Pelech. Works it across to Pajot. Huge steal at his own end. Drives it to the crease. Scoops up the puck now. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Quick pass to Thomas. What a move. A little dipsy doodle, and he loses possession of the puck. Scores! And my, oh my, how things have suddenly changed here.
It's the magic of one goal and the impact it can have, James. You go from a situation where you think you're out of it, and now all of a sudden you believe you're back in it. Complete change of the dynamic of the game.
The Blues haven't had a lot of things go their way tonight, but they finally got a positive here in the third.
They're going to have to outnumber their opponent if they want to call back from this 2-goal deficit. They're running out of runway. They're going to find a way to get some chances.
We got a stoppage. Let's get the call. Horvat's going off for interference.
I understand when you're racing for the puck to stand in the way of your opponent to slow them down, but you hang out there too long, you're going to get the interference call.
The Blues send their man advantage unit out once more.
Power plays, more time on the ice, the ability to get that puck moving. These players know exactly what they're doing. They work on it in practice. Spoke to some of them earlier today at the pregame, and they talked about the execution and the precision in particular with their puck movement.
Schen's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. St. Louis will go to work here in the offensive end. Big-time stop there.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice, is in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Dishes it off. Quick shot. Denies him in front. Fowler's got a hold of the puck behind his own cage. And now he tries to get it across all alone. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save. You can see this one-on-one battle, and the goaltender is so dialed in, tracking, and makes that save. Schen's going to have to keep his head up throughout this game. No one liked that play earlier that injured their player. The crowd is frustrated, including the bench. He'll have to be aware when that puck's on his stick.
Shot! What a save! He'll probably feel that one tomorrow. Puck picked up by Cizikas. Good use of the body on the play. Fowler's gain the line and on the attack. From point blank, denies him in close.
This is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
St. Louis has it in the open ice.
Horvat's almost out of the box.
Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. The Blues run out of time on the man advantage. Both sides back to even strength.
It's a tough one when it's a tight game and you get a call, but the PK cut unit comes out here and they deliver, James. And you have to have the ability to embrace the pressure, and they did just that. Sorokin's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Horvat's won the face-off. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Moves inside! Stones him in front.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside. Leading in late in the game, you know that the coach is going to choose players who are dependable and know exactly what to do at the right time. Putting that puck in deep is the right thing.
Fires it on net, and there's the save on the play.
Thomas doing a great job tonight of showing off his offensive skill set in this game here, James. Multiple opportunities on the net. He sticks with it. He's been sniffing in around the paint, and he finally converts. You can see sort of the weight come off of his shoulders right now. I expect the stick to be lighter in his hands, and wouldn't be surprised if he gets another one.
Here in the late goings of the period, the Islanders are up 3-1. The Blues win the faceoff and makes the routine save.
Sorokin's been solid here tonight, James. I mean, look at his save percentage. He's been excellent between the crease, and that's making the saves that you need to and you want to at the appropriate moment. Man, his team's been effective going north.
The Blues win it. Onside save. Nice feed from the goaltender. And now he moves it quickly to McLean. Coughs it up on the play. Back at the point, they set it up. Absolutely no fear to get in front of the slap shot. And a solid save there as we play on.
Hofer's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Puts it on net. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Sorokin. Denies him again. Under a minute to go here in regulation time. In desperate need of a goal here, they've got the extra attacker out. The Islanders gain possession in their own end. The Blues scoop it up along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Kyrou. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Oh, and gives up the body as he lays out for the block. What a selfless play. Play kept alive into another pressure cooker situation. St. Louis tries to break in from their own end.
Sorry, James, didn't mean to step on your toes, but that was a massive hit, and now the play continues.
And the puck's kicked free. Oh, those boards rattled after that hit. Wow.
And he's rattling as well, James. I mean, he knew that hit.
And it misses. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Fires it down to the wide open cage. It's an empty net goal.
And a sigh of relief as well, as it's a real insurance marker. You put it in the empty cage and you don't ice it, that's a good thing. Well, you can see the body language on them, James, the dying moments of the game, and they're able to get the empty net goal. Everyone can take a deep breath here, as that should do it.
Well, this one's pretty much elementary, but one more face-off here. That's all she wrote from this one tonight. Cheryl, watching this performance tonight, I think this team was maybe believing their own press a little too much.
Yeah, sometimes when you're on a winning streak, you feel like it's never going to end. You got some swagger, you're playing confident, but the other team had a different idea, and you got to give them some credit right now. They played a tight game, they were physically engaged, and didn't give them much.
Hope you had as much fun as we did here tonight, and we will see you the next time. At least we hope so. From all of us here at EA Sports, take care, everyone.